Alright, and we're back on live stream 4. Probably have to go into YouTube and open a new page there, Exotica.
Yes, I'm going to.
Alright, what am I doing here?
And this is live stream 4, right?
That is correct.
The other one says it's still streaming live too.
Yeah, it takes it a minute. Alright, so we're back to this thing. I don't want to do this. I think I had 2 and 2, didn't I? Yeah, we'll just use 3 over here, might as well. How do I want to do this? I might need one more going into here.
You need to refresh yours over there too, babe.
Yeah, I need to get rid of this thing. Okay. Got that going again. And I need to... No. Messed that up. Need to do this. Go from there to there. Now, that should be what we need. So, now we need that many over here as well. I think that'll do. Alright. Back at it. At least our drones ain't quite as pitiful now.
faster they'll be.
Yep. Alright, so now we should have our silicon back over here online. And then we want to put it into a pretty big box here, so I'm going to use those bigger storage boxes here. Okay. So let me dump what I've got in there. I got a ton of freaking rocks I need to get rid of too. And then, so all that's what, 6? So I got 24. I still can't support but like 3 of them. I could add another line maybe, but I think this is good for now. So we're gonna run these out down here. And then we're gonna get what am I clicking on? 3 of these. Maybe we can support 3 some of the time. Alright, then we'll get another one of those big boxes. Put it there. Alright, so we gotta grab the old silicon stuff. I can't remember where it's even at. Where is the old silicon? That's steel. Where the heck's our old silicon build up? Oh, there it is. I was heading there.
What was that?
Yeah, I'm full of rocks, man. So let me put down a big storage here. We'll take care of this in a minute. Storage. So I've got all those rocks, right?
Yes.
Need to throw those in there. And then get all these. Dang, what if I got a bunch of wood and crap? I can stick that in there temporarily. one of those. I
You
can
have
put
a
that in the fuel
crystal in there
tank.
too.
Yep. Oh, that lets me get a few more. Alright, so we're gonna take this silicon. I just gotta move this stuff manually back to the new spot, and then we'll get the processor thing going. See what kind of research we can do while we're doing this too. What research? Oh yeah, faster movement speed. We definitely need that because we slow as dog dookie right now. Yeah, I'm just transporting from the old place to the new place. And so this was all silicon. Jeez. Let me put that up, get the bars first. Alright. About out of energy, so when we get over here, I'll make us a little spot. A charge spot. Dang. We got a lot of silicon.
Good, we'll need it. We are going to need it.
Definitely. And yeah, I got a punch a ring for that. Now we got that copper down there, we can actually make some processors out of all this silicon. So let's see if we can destroy this, this and this. This line, this line.
You get a line, I get a bowl, we'll go down to the fishing pole.
My wife's insane.
Just a little bit.
And my dang jewel pod's dead.
Oh no.
It's alright.
Put that thing on charge.
Yeah, we're gonna have another box for silicon. I don't know if we really need this much silicon. But you know what? My will.
Well, we got backup for backups.
Yeah, we got a lot more stone than we got silicon in this system, so.
Yes, yes we do.
There's our speed. Yeah, I could instantly tell we started moving faster, so.
Yes, you could.
Alright, so we can delete that and that now. And then I can get this crap out of here. And delete this one. Now we got all this stone we need to delete too at some point, but let's see. So what's the next research we could do after this? As soon as we land, we'll take a look.
Alrighty.
Alright, so we're good with that now. And since we got so much stone right here, we'll put a box down and dump it in there. Just to get rid of it. And we got some of these crappy ones, I'll just use it for this. It needs power though.
Power.
It's like literally every single time.
Sorry, guys.
Ain't nobody watching but me and you, so. We're getting good practice now though.
Oh, yes, we
For
are.
all you non-viewers. Maybe people will watch it later on, like, you know, we've got
Yeah, well,
we've got 50 million subscribers and stuff, you know, and they'll be like, damn, boy, Salty and Exotica, they're like the shit now, and back then they were dookie.
Maybe.
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 Oh, well, I didn't start this channel to get paid. I got started this channel just for the heck of it, to have fun.
That's right. And be silly and crazy.
Yep, and then if people join and want to be silly and crazy with us, then more power to them, right?
That's right.
There's a lot of coal on this planet. I was just looking, there's like 4,300,000 and something, but I guarantee you we'll probably use it all up. Especially with that proliferation stuff.
Yeah,
Since...
maybe later on we can have a live stream party.
Maybe. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of some of this plant matter. I know I ain't been really keeping it that much, but we're gonna be needing it sooner than later. I mean, well, it'll be a little bit later, but why am I mining stone? I just dumped a shit ton of stone out. Let's see. Alright, let's see. We want we definitely want some copper here. So this has got 148,000 copper. So there's 7 on that one. Try to get as many veins as possible here. 6. I think 6 is going to be the size of it. Alright, so CPUs. How do we make CPUs? We about to find out. Alright, how do I want to come up here? Gotta think about what I'm doing now. So I got silicon. What's it take to make a CPU, Exotica? Let's
That
see.
is a good question, Salty.
Oh crap, it takes metal too.
Oh no.
Cause you gotta have a motherboard. See, is there metal around here, or like iron? Please tell me there's some iron around here. I just moved all that stuff. Yeah, there's some iron right there. It's not super close, but it's close enough.
Hey, that works.
Yeah. Golly, there's nothing any closer though. Okay. It's on this like kind of like an island of its own here. That's kind of weird. Look, it's like on a little island of its own.
That's awesome.
It's not too many veins of it either. Hopefully that'll be enough.
Hopefully. For now, anyway, right?
Yep. Okay. Well, I've got to get all this up here somehow. This is a mess, but it's gonna have to do. At least my drones aren't like super freaking slow, and they're not fast, but they're not horribly slow like they used to be. Alright, so we wanted to make I want to move this a little bit further. Oh. I might as well stand here in this and get charged up while I'm standing here, right?
That's right.
Go ahead and get them trees out of the way. Alright. Alright, let me think about this now. So CPUs, you gotta have motherboards and something else. Motherboards and silicon to make. Let me look at my notes here. Jot this down. CPUs, you need iron bars, copper bars, silicon bars, right?
Yes.
So we need. Let me think about this. Motherboards. Alright, I'm gonna clear this big ass area right here and use it for CPU. So I don't know if we'll need it all, but then I think we'll be done gathering trees now that we've gotten all these. Surely that'll be enough to do what we need to with the organic crystals, but I don't know. Instruction list is full, so I guess I can look at while we're doing that. Inventory capacity would definitely be useful since we're struggling with that a while ago. Okay. Now we got a big flat area here. Let me think about this. So I want iron bars, right?
Yes.
And so let's think about it. So iron bars. We'll start right here on this line. Iron bars. And then we would make iron bars and motherboard. And then this will make a motherboard. I'm just kind of mapping it out in my head and seeing how I want to think about this. Might want to move it back. That'll be fine right there. We can always copy and paste it now that I know how to do that. Alright, so the motherboards would go there. And then what are we trying to make? I need to put down one for the CPUs because I keep losing my train of thought on what that even is. CPUs takes what? Microcrystalline compound. And the motherboards. Alright, so thinking here. Motherboards. So if I had the motherboards going down this way, then this is going to pick one of those up, and it can pick up, and it doesn't need iron for the CPUs though, does it? Does it need iron for the CPUs?
Yes. No, not iron.
Yeah. So let's see. And
It
then
needs copper.
yeah, and the motherboards need copper too, so copper could come along this line. Right. Okay. Then if we had, like, there's something about like those microcrystalline compounds. One line inventory capacity, nice. Let's see what else we can do. Well, there's the sail that lets us fly to the other planet, but we ain't nowhere near ready to do that yet. And then we'll just queue a couple of these up so we'll have them since I'm like sitting here having a freaking moment trying to figure this out. Alright, let me clear this out. So the iron's going to go to the motherboards. I don't think we need it here though. Well, yeah, it's gotta have iron there. So iron. Let me put a little marker on it. So we know this is gonna be iron, right? Iron bars. And then what else do you need to make a motherboard? A copper bar? Yes. So copper bars here. I think the copper bars can keep on. I'm trying to think, like, cause I know the microcrystalline compound needs copper bars. Right? And there's something about, if I remember, it's like you can like mash two of them together or something. Let's see.
Smash two of them together.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not making any damn sense,
Woo! Smash them together, baby.
Well, let me leave an extra one. No, I don't know if that'll work. So see what I'm talking about here? So say if you make this microcrystalline compound and this microcrystalline compound, it takes 1 and 1 to make that. Well, it takes 2 silicon and 1 copper. And then what's it take to make the CPU? A motherboard. So watch this. This is my crazy thought. So can I go here to here and here to here, right?
Yes.
And then pick the motherboard up right there. And then if I run a line here to here and make that silicon, put a memo of silicon on this. So let's see. So it'll make a motherboard and spit it out. Oh shit. No, it's that ain't gonna work.
Ay, ay, ay.
How would this work? I need to get the motherboards into this. And, well, it doesn't need this, does it? No, it doesn't need this. So I can take, hold on, let me take this one out. And make the motherboard line right here. well, I'll do it right here so that I'll have a memo on it. Right? Put a memo here of motherboard. And then we'll need to bring the copper bars into here, right? Yeah, I think that'll work. Euro baby. Think this is gonna work, Exotica.
That's awesome.
We'll see. It looks good in theory so far. Yeah, and that goes there. And then the iron only needs to go to the here. Right. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then how am I going to get the CPUs out? I guess they'd come this way. We can have them going out here. And yeah, that'll work. I think that's going to work.
Nice.
It's kind of a, I guess it's it'll work. Should work. Hopefully it'll work. I don't know. We'll see if it works. So now I need to make copper bars and metal bars here. So yeah, we'll just come out here. Yeah, we'll just make copper bars along this line. So 3, I don't know how many we need here, so we'll just do 6. Because 6 is a good number. Let's see. Here to here. And from here to here. Okay. And then should put it in a box. Will a box fit there? I don't think a box will fit there. Nope, box won't fit there. Oh, we'll see how it goes without a box. So into here and into here, and this is going to be copper bars. We'll just walk up here. There we go. More mecha fuel power. Alright, so I think we got our copper set up. Correct. Maybe. And then we'll do metal. We'll just run it along the same line here. I gotta get silicon in here somehow though. Yeah, gotta get silicon in here somehow. We'll go to there and go up to there and then back down. Okay. Then we'll get our silicon from here. Hitting those things, but it's alright. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere here, Exotica. I need to delete this one. Put a power pole. And out. This is gonna be these. Probably help I lined it up properly. And now we need to get copper going with some power. Your favorite word, power.
Yes, it is. Power. Power in the name of the Lord.
Alright, now we got some copper coming. Let's see if this is gonna work, man. I'll be kind of shocked if it does, to be honest with you, but we'll see. Unlocks Mecha Sail. That's our flying ability.
You have received the ability to sail. Double-click the space key to lift off to enter the flight mode, and keep pressing the forward direction and space keys in the flight mode, and you will enter the sailing mode when you reach a certain altitude.
So in here, and this will go in here, and I didn't run enough belts. And in here, and now we need to unleash. Oh, I gotta make motherboards too. So this is gonna go. Oh, I don't have copper. Wait. So I don't need silicon. I need to put the copper on this line. Alright, so how am I gonna work this? I got the copper in the wrong spot. I knew it was too good to be true. So the copper needs to go to here, and the silicon needs to come across. Alright, so this is wrong. This is copper. Because I gotta have copper for the motherboards too. Hey, we're getting there. I'm just trying to figure all this out. And then it's gonna dump them out here. And it's gotta grab a metal from here. Okay. So I still gotta get the silicon across from here. And I'll power it up right quick. Give me some juice. Alright, so I don't want it to be up. Why is it up? Not the biggest fan of this, but
It'll be alright. It's just temporary.
yeah, I know. Been saying that for quite some time now.
Everything is temporary.
So if I take that one out and put that one down and go across there, right? And then this is copper going from here to here into here. Boy, this is janky as hell, but it's probably gonna work. There's titanium smelting.
The data shows this is a planet without natural titanium veins. Perhaps you can get some by collecting gravel. If you need a massive titanium collection, you need to find a planet rich with titanium veins as soon as possible.
Yeah, you telling me, dude. Just use a regular power pole, I guess. Alright, here come the silicon. Here we go, Exotica. We are making, so we're making motherboards here. And the silicon's going to come over here and make microcrystalline compound. That's going to go into the CPU thing. And then it's going to spit out a CPU right here. Hopefully, God. Yay. Awesome. Alright, so now we're making CPUs. I don't know how many of these I need to make, but I don't know. Because, I mean, this one thing should take care of all that, I would think. So, if I copy this, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work. That's not going to work. So if I just put down, I'm just going to put this down here. But I think that this can handle 2 of them if I remember right. I'm not sure. We're going to try it. And then this. We can get rid of this. I don't know how many this can support. We'll try this many. And one more of these. So this. Yeah, needed to run the belts too. Alright, so this is going to go into this. This is going to go into this. This is going to pick up from here. So if I just copy this. Yeah, that should work, right? I already did that one. Now we need power. We need power, Exotica. Power.
Power. Power in the name of the Lord. Sorry guys for my terrible singing.
And then one here, one here. One here. One here. I think that should do it. Now we're making a crap ton of CPUs. We're going to put them in a big box. Right there. 1, 2. Now, God, yeah, the builds get it's because I've got all this stuff flying. Whenever you get those, like eventually you'll get where you got the towers with the flying things. That makes everything so much easier when you get to that.
Oh.
So
Can't
how
wait.
many CPUs? So this is making one every. Where's the ratio? This is making. Oh, I gotta set these out too. This is making one every 3 seconds, so I'm making 1 CPU a second basically here. And we need these to come out onto the belt. Alright, I can throw those back in there. Oh my gosh. CPU. Okay. Alright, so now we got processors. I don't even remember what processor you are used for, but I know you use the crap out of them and yellow, green engines. You know what? I think I'm going to copy this blueprint. it.
What's up, Tina? Nice to see that you joined us.
Save blueprint. So this is CPUs.
Oh, hey, Waking Game.
Oh, you're fine, Eddie. Hey, Awaken Gaming. What's up,
Hey,
boys and
Eddie.
girls? Since y'all are here, I'll show you what we've got done so
Hey,
far.
KJ. What's up?
Alright, let me start back because we've done a pretty good bit. It's taken me a while. I'm like half brain dead. I ate a big dinner and it was like pretty much put me in a stupor. More so than normal. So, yeah. Alright, we gonna go back to our original spot. So here's our hub. So I think you guys saw me make the Mark II, I hope. I'm not sure if you did or not, but Exotic can tell me what you say. Then we added on with some glass here. So basically I'm just having to hand feed the glass into this container, and it's going up and over and down and going into these various and sundry things. So we've got some liquid storage, some matrix labs, and the chemical plants, and the two oil, one's the oil extractor and one of them's the oil refiner, and then the big Mark II chests or boxes. And so those two things take these plasma exciters that we made way down that way, if you remember. And so I've just got, like I said, I'm hand plucking these because there's no way I'm gonna run a line from, one side of the planet to the other.
Eddie said it might have been when he went AFK before.
Oh, it's fine. Well, cool. At least I can show you guys this. So, and then some of these require steel too, and you remember we made a steel plant yesterday way over there, so I am having to bring steel and drop it in there too. Also, these things I'm making, so it's pulling from the normal tower or power pole, pulling that into there, and I'm putting some of those plasma exciters in here, and then it's making some of those wireless power towers. I'll go grab some and show you what I mean, because surely to God it's made a crap ton of them by now. And we're steadily doing some research. Actually, we need to queue some more up, so what does that take that I don't have yet? Gonna do this. I'm just, if it requires red or blue, I'm doing it, and I'll show you the red in a minute. If I can click the dang thing. And I'm running out of energy. So yeah, let me go charge up before we show you here. So I put a few of these down here just as kind of like a charging station. I can actually put another one. And Exotica ran off. I don't know where she went to, but she'll be back in a second. Oh, well, I thought I had. Okay, so yeah, you see those things really juice you up fast there. So here's our oil set up here. So I got oil coming out, crude oil going in to the first slot, and then it's spitting out the light oil and hydrogen in 4 of these. And so we did that for a while till we got X-ray cracking, and then the second set of these is X-ray cracking as a recipe. So it's taking in a hydrogen over here, spitting out, because the recipe, it actually produces more hydrogen than it takes in 2 hydrogen and 1 light oil and spits out 3 hydrogen. So I'm taking it in here, spitting it out there so that it can kind of self-consume, and then it's taking in 1 hydrogen and spitting out the graphite here. So I know it looks pretty janky, but it is what it is. So it's not fully keeping this thing up, but it's keeping it up pretty good, you know. So we're probably could add on to that, but at this point we're just trickling by with the red science, getting it done, and I'm gonna have to add another one of these because that thing's getting pretty full.
Eddie said that he restarted his game because he was lost in space.
Oh, that sucks, man. Oh, speaking
And
of,
now,
let me show you this too. We didn't have the achievements turned on. Like there was a button up here that said you got to turn on the achievements. So when we did, we got a bunch of achievements. 40 wood to burn, 100 plant fuel burning in your intake, and then we did collecting the titanium from the stone, the organic crystals by the plants, and like all these popped up at once because I'd already, I guess, done it, and it just didn't have the achievements turned on. It did take us forever to do that. Like the first live stream we did earlier, it was like 2 hours, and I'd say probably 30 minutes of it we spent trying to get this one freaking to work, and then I realized the achievements weren't turned on because I'm an idiot. But anyway, so now all this should work. Go ahead, Exotica, I'm sorry.
and so he said that he's up to the red cubes again.
Oh, sweet.
And he said he just started making them basically, and so he hasn't started any of the upgrades yet.
Well, cool.
But
well,
he is where he can make them.
Yeah, we're at the basically the same spot then, so that's cool.
And he said your setup looks way much better than his setup.
I don't know about that, dude. It took me forever. Like I said, I've been streaming since like, I don't know what, I'm on Eastern, so it's 11:30, and we started at what, 8:30? And, you know, like I said, we were farting around trying to get some of those achievements and stuff, but anyway, and then, so here's what I was talking about. So we made this little glass thing yesterday, so I've got some of those. Then we decided to go ahead and make another one up here, so this is basically null and void at this point, but this glass is making these prisms are making those photon combiners, but I've got to feed the coils, I think, into this. Yeah, it's the coils, so let me go grab a few coils because we should have a surplus of those here. So I'll grab, you know, about 5 or 6 stacks here and dump them in here. So basically all this is like I'm having a hand feed this crap at this point, but it gets a lot easier once you move on up and get those planetary, I can't remember the name of them, it's like the little planetary ships, and hopefully we'll get there eventually. So where's my box at that has all my crap in it? It's over here at the hub, yeah. So I started getting, we've been clearing out, you know what I'm saying, because there wasn't nobody on the stream watching, so I was like, oh, we'll just get a bunch of BS done. So we cleared out a bunch of trees, so I put all green stuff in this one, so, and then I'm putting the wood and stuff in that one, and eventually we'll probably have to get another one of those too. But like, I'll put those crystals in there. So we've got, I think, enough plant and trees now so that I'm not going to worry about doing that anymore. And I got one solar panel when I researched that, so I just stuck it down. And so we had a silicon thing. I don't know if you saw that, but let's see, I'll show you out here in the planet view. So if we go all the way out and look at the sun, then it shows everything in the system. So in the entire system, we've only got 500,000 silicon. So that's gonna suck because you gotta use a crap ton of silicon to make CPUs, and among other things. So we decided to there's a recipe to turn rocks into silicon, and it's, you know, it takes 10 rocks to make 1 silicon ore, and it takes 2 silicon ore to make 1 silicon, you know, bar. So we started that up, and That's where we're basically at when you guys came on. We got silicon being made and basically turning that into processors at this point, and I don't even know where it's at. I'm losing my direction here. You can't hear you. Your mic's up.
Sorry. KJ said that the game really starts once you get the logistics
Yeah,
towers.
that's the name of them. The logistics tower is exactly it. So I
And
got steel there. I think we did that last night. Go ahead.
then he said we're up to 23 subscribers now, so that's nice.
Oh, cool.
And Eddie said, "Good job, 23 is great."
Yeah. Shoot, Eddie's like our #1 fan, boy.
And then Awakening Game said, "Yeah, that is awesome. Keep killing it."
Yeah, that's what we were saying a while ago when there was nobody on the stream. I was like, for all you people watching, just kidding. And I was like, you know what? It don't matter. I'm having fun, and that's the reason we started this channel. So this was kind of a spaghetti mess here, but I'll try to explain it. I mean, I'm sure I'll make a highlight video of it or whatever, but you got iron coming from way down there, turning iron bars. You got copper coming from over here, making copper bars. And then I have all that silicon, so you got rocks up here, and it's going into, there's 5, 6, so that's 12, 24 of these, and you can tell, like, say, if it's like takes forever to make one silicon ore, and then you got all the silicon ore going into here, and then it's taken, so it takes all this to make, so if you could just mine silicon from like another planet, like that second planet that actually had silicon, it would just go into these and make bars like copper and iron does normally. But at this point we don't have that much silicon ore, so we were having to make it out of the stone. So it's a pretty slow, sucky process, but it's because I got it on half resources, so it is what it is. So I made a little charging station here too. So I don't know if you use those in your game, Eddie, but they're massively important because you can charge up a heck of a lot faster.
And KJ said, yeah, till you get to the point where you get the ores, it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, it is. So like I said, this convoluted mess here, I was just thinking like, oh, so I started stamping it down. If you go back and watch the live stream, and I was trying to think of how I could make this, somewhat efficient. And I mean, now that I've got it stamped down, I would run it different, but I was just doing it kind of on the fly. So it works though. So you got iron coming in here, being picked up by this to make a motherboard, and then the copper's coming up, and you got to have copper to make these. It takes copper and silicon bars. So you've got the copper line running there going in to make the motherboard, and then it takes two. Oh, got new fuel. So it takes two of these to make one CPU, and so I'm going in here with this one and in here with this one, and then picking up the motherboard. So you got the 3 inputs, so basically this one, and then the motherboard to make the CPU. So it actually works good. So I got 3 of these and 4 of those, and it crosses across, so that's pretty sweet. And then I learned how to use blueprints a little bit. So if you hit like Control C, you can like grab that, and that's what I was doing when you guys first logged on, was like making a blueprint for this. So if you do Control V, like I did this, and so if I double click it, then it would put down, one set of these that is actually, there's like 10 there, or it's like 10 and 10, so that's 20 across, but I didn't have that much space here, so I just set it down there and did it this way. So it's basically where we're at.
Yeah, KJ said that he said I basically used almost all of his stones making silicon. I didn't have any till my 3rd planet.
Oh my gosh.
And then he says, so for most of the early game I had to make it from stone. And then Eddie said, "No, I didn't use them. I am having a hard time keeping power." Laugh out loud.
Hmm.
And then he says, "I've been working on it for a while now.
Keep
Keep
running out
running
of
out."
graphite. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see. This planet's got a pretty good bit. We were just talking about that earlier. If you go to the planet view, this one's got like 400 and something, or 4 million coal. So, and I was looking at the what you call it, I don't even remember the word because it's something new, proliferation or whatever. So that's new. See, this is I got the solar cells too, but I ain't gonna fly out into space right now. So we're kind of at the point where we need to start thinking about titanium, you know what I mean? And so the thing that I learned playing it the first go round was that the one of the big hurdles is CPUs or those processors and green engines. So we need to find a place to start making green engines too. And then once you get those two things kind of in a pretty decent production, then you can, cook with gas, so to speak, because you're always going to be struggling and waiting on those to make if you don't. So, and that's what I was kind of doing while there was nobody on the stream, was just kind of getting some of the basics down. And I was like, I'm laying the foundations to greatness here. And she was like, don't lay any foundations. And I was like, not literally, I'm talking figuratively. And I was like, well, at least you're watching my back here. All right, so you see what's struggling here is not so much the oxygen, is the graphite, like you said. So I'm gonna run over here and grab some of the excess graphite we've got in this box, and I'll just get the whole thing, because this is consuming more graphite than it's consuming. I think there's actually a surplus of oxygen, or I always say oxygen, but hydrogen. So I'm gonna dump those in there, and that should make the red blocks pick up faster, although we have a surplus now. So this was the blue engine, so I call them green engines and blue engines, but these are the blue engines, and it takes a lot more blue than it does red. So, oh God, I always hit escape there, but it's like you hit escape to clear it out, and then it goes to that stupid screen. So we were looking, and up here at the North Pole, there's, go ahead.
I was gonna say we had 8 watching and then it went back down to 7, but we do only have 6 likes. You're right, Eddie.
That's all right.
Someone hasn't clicked a like yet.
It's fine. So if you notice up here at the North Pole, there's another copper and iron vein. Well, to make the, where's my notes at here? Because like when I'm off camera or whatever, when I'm trying to go to sleep, and I'm like thinking up stuff, so I start jotting stuff down on my notepad here. So let me see. So to make the green engines, which is kind of like we've got the processors going now, so we need a build for the green engines. I've got what it takes wrote down. Let's see. Green motors. So it takes 2 motors and 2 gears. So let's look at the recipe here in the replicator. So it takes 2 of the regular motors and 2 of the coils, right? So we need something that's making gears, because gears, you gotta have gears to make the motors, and you gotta have coils. So we need iron, obviously, and some copper to make the coils, and then iron to make the gears and the bars, and that's pretty much it. Because once you make these, as long as you got enough of making these and these, so we just need a little bit of copper and a whole lot of iron to make these, is what it boils down to. And like I said, up there near the North Pole, there's a place that we could use for that, so I think that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to take just a quick break and grab something to drink while this is going, so give me just a second. I'll say hey on chat now that I can actually focus and turn around and look.
Yeah, how's y'all's day been going, guys? I hope everyone's had a great day.
wet my whistle, so I'm back now. Probably get this electromagnetic turbine build going, and then we might call it a night. We'll see how we're feeling. So North Pole's up here. Only thing that sucks is it'll be kind of building on the grid, of course, but yeah, hopefully y'all are having a good day, man. Appreciate both of you guys joining the stream, as always. I feel like I'm talking to somebody instead of just me and Exotica sitting in the room talking.
That's great, Eddie. Thank you for sharing our video.
Oh yeah, man, that's cool. Alright, this was the spot. So let's see how we want to think about this. So we got a pretty good bit right here. Like I said, we definitely need more iron than we do copper, so orient myself here. Let me think about how I want to build this. So if we had, wish these things weren't in the way, but they are. Like I said, I'm not too much worried about the trees now because we've got so much
Silicon.
Yeah, well, for the green crystals. Oh man, this is where one of
Yeah.
those, see how that's a fault line there?
Yep.
Definitely don't want to build on that because that sucks. And I could go out here, I guess, maybe. Where's the copper at? Up there. Yeah, maybe here. I don't know. Let me think about this. So I want a line of iron ingots coming out here, for example.
So Awakening Games said that your starting world has a whole lot more oil than his does.
Yeah, like I said, I've only played through this game. Maybe I think I did it twice. I mean, not played through it because there's really no end to it, obviously. But in my experience, I've always had a pretty good bit of oil on the first planet. So maybe I've just gotten lucky. So like, this is gonna be iron. So let me mark this. If I could click off the damn thing, there we go.
He said he's trying to find another place because that has more on it because all of his has slowed to 0.01.
Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, because I mean, as you mine it, it lessens the amount. Like this is 2.54, but as you mine it, it gets decreasingly less and less and less. So I don't know if it ever builds back up or not. I'm not sure. So if we had iron there, but we got to make coils. So we're gonna say this is gonna be where the end of it is, I think. Then, so let me back this out a little bit. So we need a little more space from where I'm thinking here. So we're gonna do our green motors over here, I think, and then we just got to drag all this to here because it's gonna be a pretty big build for those. They're a pain in the butt. All right, so let me think about it here. So we're gonna have. We'll start here. So we'll have iron there. And I think we will have gears up top. Kind of thinking of how I did the CPU build, so. Oh my god, I don't have any power up here whatsoever. Did I grab any? Hell no. Hey, hold on, we'll be right back. I gotta go grab some stuff. I'm gonna run out of fuel, Lena.
Probably.
Probably.
Yep, you are. Oh no. Oh.
Yeah, should have chopped down some trees. Dang,
At least you didn't fall in the water.
dang it, Greenpeace. I'll just get like one tree. God, it's so slow when you run out of energy too.
And Eddie said, always missing something.
How many times have y'all done this? You know what I'm saying? Like where you're like, oh crap, I'm out of fuel. I know Eddie did it. put that one down at the bottom.
He said at least you can count on that.
Yeah. Oh, running out of stuff for sure.
Excuse me, he said at least we can count on you for that.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I'm definitely like self-deprecating all the time, so feel free to add to that because it's not gonna hurt my feelings.
Oh, that was a good crack.
Alright, we'll get some juice here. I'm sure you can tell from like the Fallout videos or whatever that I'm kind of full of it, so. Oh, look, we're draining our power, so we'll probably have to worry about that sooner rather than later.
That's okay, I'm the crazy one, so.
Let me go get some power. I'm pretty sure I was like, I need to go get power when they first joined, and then I got like excited to show people something, you know? So where is this? This is our... That's the CPU stuff, right? So it's way over here then. Yeah, as I start playing it, I'll like kind of get my bearings of this planet, but now this stuff is strode everywhere and I have no idea like my directionality. But at least we're moving a little bit faster and stuff, so it's not quite as, and the drones are going faster and stuff like that, so it's not quite as like rage inducing, right?
And KJ said all the time till I got up to the Durham power.
Deuterium. You made me have to second guess it there, Exotica. She's over here cracking up. Yeah, she comes up with her own words and stuff. So yeah, the more we play and the more you hear her talk, the more you'll understand she has her own language.
Absolutely.
We give her a hard time for it. So north is this way. So if I go north, I know I'll run into it eventually.
Look, if you guys were as smart as me, you could come up with your own language too.
I might as well fully charge up before I go too far. That's what she always tells me. She's like, I'm so smart I come up with my own. Well, like if you say so. Gotta give her a hard time too, because she gives me one. I'll just leave that there as a charge station too for now.
Well, isn't that what friends do?
That's right. Look, there's a little more iron over there. So, where were we at? I think we were over this way. If not, we're gonna be, yeah, we were. Okay.
Awakening Game said, thankfully only once, and I got suckered into a gas giant.
Oh man. That sucks, yeah, because I can see that happening, and then it'd be like you can't get enough power to get off of it. I think you can mine the gas, like if you click on the gas plants, you can mine the deuterium or the fire ice or whatever, but I think fire ice is like a horrible fuel, so.
And Eddie wants to know how old we are, but a lady never tells her age.
I just turned 21. I've never been kissed. Oh, I don't even know I'm doing that. I don't need to do that. I just said I'm tired of being Greenpeace here. So, all right, let's see. So we wanted gear there, and I got to think about what I was doing. So we're gonna have iron ingots coming in here. So yeah, let me move that down just a hair, and then I'll mark my thoughts. Like I said, this is like a work in progress, so we're liable to change this. So here and here, we'll do that there. We'll mark this as iron bars, and then I was thinking motors.
Awakening Game said old, laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Or laughing his booty off.
That's so close together, I don't know if that's gonna work. It's because we're up here at the frickin' pole. I don't know. We'll see. Because what is this? Oh, this is gears anyway. Oh, this is motors. Motors take what? Takes how many gears? Takes 1 gear. So let's see, 1 gear. I'm trying to kind of make this like I made the CPUs. We'll see. So let's see if we can make this happen. So if I go here, into here, here into here, yeah, that looks like it's gonna work. And then here into here, because it needs a metal bar. This was gears, wasn't it? Yep. So yeah, that'll work.
Yep. KJ said, yeah, always try to build around the equator if you can.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to, you know, get it going for now. Like you said, once you get those planetary fly things, whatever they're called, then it really starts going good. Alright, so this was gears, right? We said this was going to be gears. I'm getting confused here. It doesn't take much. So gears, let me break these just to make sure that I put them the right way. Alright, so metal bars going in here to make a gear. Gears takes 1 second to make one, right? This takes, what, 2 seconds to make one, and it takes 1 gear, so this 1 gear should take care of these 2 things. Makes sense, right? Kind of like the CPUs pretty much. So this into here, and this into here works. And then this takes metal bars 2. Takes 2 metal bars. I don't know if this belt is fast enough for this, but we'll see. And then 1 into there. And then we'll put a power pole in the middle. And then copy this recipe to here. Maybe. There we go. And then my ultimate goal is to make a green motor. Right? So that would, I guess, be, it takes 2 of those and 2 coils. So then I would need a line of coils coming down. My brain's hurting. That's too many spaces. Yeah, coils here. Because these take coils too, right? Yep. So we'll make this coils. And then the factory that makes the green motors. Green motors are here. Takes coils and takes 2 coils and 2 motors. So, I mean, we could all just put all this shit on the lines and just have it, but this is cooler. And more confusing. Oh, that ain't gonna work. You son of a biscuit eater.
Okay, so KJ said that there are some blueprints that you have. You build them on the at the poles. I found an awesome one for accumulators that basically is a huge ring that sucks power from the planet.
Oh wow. Yeah, I definitely like using accumulators. I've done that in other games. We'll be doing that this time because you can build like those artificial suns when you get way advanced. But that's, I mean, like I'll show you on here. Once you get like way up in the end game, you can build these things, and I mean that's cool and all, and it gives a crap ton of power. It's like 72 megawatts, but I mean once you do that, you just stamp a couple of those down, just carry a bunch in your inventory, and it's like nothing to it. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Not a huge fan of those things. It makes it almost too easy, and I'm trying to make this a little challenging, so we'll see. We'll see. So what I'm gonna do then is just make another belt here since this ain't working.
And you said it you know, stores it to be shipped to other places to power them.
Yeah. Remember how I had it on my previous game where it's like this planet charges it, and then you can take And
Wasn't
then
that like the batteries?
yeah, and it's like it makes like a cool sound. It's like ooh, yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah.
So yeah, we're definitely using those. I think those are like a awesome building.
And he said his swarm is putting out 3 GW of power at the moment. And
Oh,
it's
sweet.
just a swarm.
Yeah, I can't even use those. Like, like so I can't even shoot solar cells till we beat the game with this achievement challenge. So it's gonna be brutal, but we're gonna do it.
Yes, we can do it.
All right. So what am I doing here? So I've got the gears going into there, and then it also takes these, and then it's gonna spit it out here. So I can just copy that. No, I can't copy that because it's got the sorter in there. So
Yes, KJ, that is going to be very hard.
you gotta tell me.
Do it.
You gotta tell me what people are saying. All right, so Exotica,
Yes.
you gotta tell me what people are saying. I can't read
Yeah,
chat.
I just read it to you.
You did?
Yeah, I said that KJ said that, that was gonna be hard, us not shooting out anything.
Oh, I got you. All right, sorry. Yeah, I'm like my one brain cell's like having an aneurysm right now because I'm trying to think too much.
And then Eddie said it sounds fun, so it will be hard, but it will be fun too at the same time.
Yeah, y'all are funny.
And then when he gets frustrated, we all can laugh at him.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so this is gonna spit out a motor. Oh shit, but well, I don't guess it really matters. I'm just gonna do it on the belts instead of worrying about making it cool. Okay.
Okay.
All right, it's got me defeated here. Okay. So it's got 2 motors. It takes 2 motors to make one of these things. And then it takes, so we need the one here and one here.
And he says it sounds like he's getting a bit mad at the moment.
Nah, it's just, I'm like, and I cut the latency down to ultra low, so it's like literally, it's like almost live, like you can, there's no latency. It should be, but like a second of the delay, so. It's cause I'm up here at the top of the damn planet and it's doesn't have enough space to do what I wanted to do. I just want to make it cool, man. I want to make it cool. Alright, so we got 1 gear feeds 2 motors and then 2 motors, and so now we got to make a build for those things for the coils. So we know how to make coils. It takes how many coils we need to make though. Guys, that thing could like not be in a worse spot, but it is what it is. Alright, so we're gonna put it right here.
And he said, yeah, that's what it seems like. You read what I say fast sometimes.
Yeah, I cut the latency down in OBS to ultra low, but I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm gonna move this. I'm not a fan of it. X.
I'm just on it like that.
She's on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tab, tab, tab. Yeah, that's a little closer. Alright, let's get some coils. Are those, so we need metal bars and these. Well, because we need just a little bit of metal bars for the gears, so we'll do one little metal bar, one of these things, not one of those things, one of the gatherers. So we'll do, let's see, try to get at least 6 of them, or 7, that works. And then we'll run a line out here.
KJ said, "Oh yeah, I was about to say you can just remove the resources, but I forgot you guys were not using the foundations."
Yep, yep, that sucks. But it's an achievement, right? Alright, what do we got left here? Can't do that. But we can do that. And that. And
Yeah.
more blueprints, whatever. So that looks like it just gives you more that you can copy or paste at once. I think is what that is.
Yeah, I was giving him a hard time earlier because he was saying something about foundations, and I was like, "Oh, you better not be."
There's some stacking stuff over here. Yeah, I ain't worried about that so much right now. You were saying what? I'm sorry.
I said, "Yeah, I was giving you a hard time earlier because you were saying something about foundation," and I was like, "You better not be using no foundation."
Why can't we do this? Requires thruster.
Oh, because you hadn't opened the thrusters.
Yeah, where's the thruster? There's the thruster. Damn, it's 1,000, bro. Ah, well, might as well while we're building this because this is gonna take a minute. Right.
That's right.
So this makes it takes 2 of those a second to make 2 of those. So we need at least 2 more miners here. So and get as many as we can get. So that's 6. Yeah, I think that's about as good as we're gonna get on that one.
KJ said, "What are the things that you're using to fill the accumulators called?" He forgot.
Batteries, I'm pretty sure.
I was pretty sure it was called batteries too, because we were taking them from one place to another.
Let's look. Oh, it'd be in technology, wouldn't it? I think I opened those a while ago. Deuterium. That's hydrogen fuel. No, it's right there. Accumulator. Well, so those are called accumulators. The batteries are called accumulators, and then you've got to have the thing that what's it called? This energy exchanger. Maybe that's what you were asking. Alright, so we need to make a bunch of coils, production, these things. How many of these coils do we need?
Eddie said that he just went with the norm RSS rather than going with the 0.5 times.
Yeah, I won't blame you, especially the first go around, man. I'm just trying to make it a little harder on myself since I've already played it, and plus we had all this achievement stuff too, you know?
And then KJ said
So
yes,
these are
that was it.
1.5. So the bars are 1 second, these are 1.5 seconds, so it takes 3 to make 2 a second. So that'd be, let's see.
You're asking me?
Yeah, I'm like doing math when I'm already like tired and my brain's not working. Let me do a belt and see where this lies. Probably it'd be helpful if I pulled up my iPhone and had a calculator too, but I don't want to do it there. I don't want to do it there. I don't want to do it there. I'll go out this way and just bring them back. And then bring them down this line back up. That'll be fine. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so how are we doing this? So let me think about this again. So it takes 2 of those. I don't know, I'm just gonna build it, man. I'll figure out the ratios later. Smelters. Nope, smelters. 1, 2, 3. So that's 1 a second, 2 a second. I don't know. Then we can just stack them in a box and stuff. We'll see how it goes. We can always add more, right?
That's right.
I don't think this is going to be nearly enough though, but we'll see. I'll just go on up, go behind it, and then put the output on the front. Probably only need 3 of those, but at least, like I said, our drones aren't like super grandpa slow. Super grandpa slow. Like me. Alright, so we want to go in here and out there. This is going to be a magnet. We're going to copy this and paste. And then we need to power this part up. So this needs copper too. Shit, how am I going to get copper in here?
KJ said, yeah, I'm not
Hit your
very
mic on something, it was just super loud, so
sorry, guys.
yeah. Put it like somewhere, yeah. Yeah, that was super loud. KJ said what now?
KJ said that he was not a big fan. Wait a minute, I'm sorry, I'm reading that wrong. Give me a
Grandpa
second.
Salty Hug, I seen Eddie. Because
Yeah.
he added me, so at Salty Hug. Y'all think I should do a Discord server? I mean, there's like, you know, 4 of us. So,
Eddie said it didn't seem very loud, so it just must have been loud in yours.
he's just being nice.
He said to him anyway. And then KJ said that I'm not very efficient with stuff. I don't worry about ratios ever. I just build, and if I need something to make more, I just add it.
Yeah, I feel. That's kind of where I'm at. Usually I try to think about it, but I ain't trying to think about it right now. Anything, what do you think about Discord? I mean, I think I've got my setup to where I would have my Discord piped in and I can either add it to the stream or not add it to the stream too, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Using that voice meter software. So I don't know.
So would y'all like to have one? Oh yeah, Eddie said that would be cool.
Yeah.
And he also said, I'm too tired to mess with that. Or
This is-
with it.
This is straight copper, so I don't need to do this.
Yeah, I think it would be pretty cool to have a Discord too that we could all chat in.
Yeah, because I mean, like, that way it'd be like, I was thinking of setting me and Exotica's mics up like that to start with, you know, because I was trying to figure out how, because she's got a separate mic. Most people, when they stream or record, they've got a floor mic or whatever, but we've got cats and dogs and whatever, and I didn't want all that shit getting picked up, so that's kind of the way we went with these headsets. But it was like, how am I going to be able to, she's got to hear the game, she's got to hear me, and I've got to hear her and hear the game, you know what I'm saying? So I had to figure out how to make all that work, and it took a little work. Took a little work, didn't it, Exotica?
It did, it did.
So I don't think I need that many of these, but I think we'll try 4 and see how it goes.
And then Eddie said that it could be a way for you to have some people in voice chat.
Yeah, exactly.
With you.
Because that's what, you know, when you're streaming, like, I'm like when nobody's in here, it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? But when like yesterday when I first started, it's like you're trying to figure out what to say and you're constantly want to talking. Because I mean, like, you know, people are watching this for entertainment, and you just want to sit there like a bump on a log, so to speak.
Yes, and he also said that, you know, he thinks that someone else was asking you to play a game with them.
Yeah, that was.
And so if you all played together, then that would be a good way for all of you to hear each other.
Yep, that was what's his name on here? It's Castaway, but what's his name on?
Nicholas.
I know. Was it just Nicholas Roller?
Nicholas Roller, yeah.
Okay. Well, okay.
And then maybe failed abortion. I think that's what he named
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah, it's a hell of a name. Alright, so I'm going to run a little bit of these, you know, just to supplement the power we've already got. Maybe.
Oh, Eddie said, sorry, I must have said it wrong. He said no for all of us to hear you talk, you take together at once.
Say it one more time, Exotica. I didn't quite catch you.
I think he meant no for all of us to hear all of you talking together at once.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I mean, so like, I think what he's saying is like, so me and you and
Them.
Nick play No Man's Sky together. We could have a private Discord channel or whatever, but have that piping through to the stream. Is that what you're saying, Eddie? That's kind of what I was thinking too.
Yeah, because he texted back, he chatted back and said so we could all hear you all speak.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Or all of you speak. Yeah.
Let's see. Alright, so
So what other games do you like to play, Eddie?
let me figure out where our power's at from here, and that way I can start running our power grid over here. Jesus Christ, where the hell is our power? Oh, it's on the other side there, salty. Well.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Oof. Alright. Let's see, we're gonna go up this way. Where's my North Pole at? Right here. So, well, you know what? I'm gonna plop something down on the North Pole just so I know it's there.
He said, No Man, ESO, Fallout 4, and a few other MMOs.
You ever try New World, Eddie? We played that kind of together. You know, some of us that are on this played New World from the beginning of it till, I don't know, I'd say what, about February of this year, and we tried to make it work, but they just didn't have their stuff together. I think it's getting better now, but I don't know, it's kind of lost its luster to me. We played the crap out of ESO too. We played EQ2, EQ1, so sounds like you kind of play the same type of stuff we do.
Absolutely. And, yes, it did suck.
Well, it was fun. It had great graphics and all that. I can stream it one day if you want to see it. I'm sure you've seen it on other streams or whatever, but God, I wouldn't even know how to play it anymore. I haven't played it since February, so.
Yeah, but it kind of like got
It was just like,
redundant.
there was no end game, and the end game sucked. The end game was basically running around looting boxes with your guild. Like your whole guild would run around a zone and try to loot chests to get, you know, a gear score bump, and it was stupid. All right, where are we at here, Exotica? Losing my mind.
I'm not sure.
You've been chatting, girl.
I
Let's see.
have.
Put that one there. We got it.
We've played games like ESO, and we've also played EverQuest and EverQuest 2.
Yep.
And just little different games here and there, so.
Yeah, we were in a pretty high-end guild in EverQuest 2 for quite a while. We played WoW, but we didn't really like it. Exotica and I don't know about any of you guys, but I mean, it was kind of, you know, we went when I think it was like the Lich King, or where you could be like a Dread Knight or something like that. And I don't know. We played it for about 2 or 3 months, and it just wasn't for us. A lot of people like that game, though. Still do.
Eddie said it's, laugh out loud, it sounds like a running sim like days. played WoW for a bit was not very fun to him.
Daisy, I think is what he's saying.
Oh,
Like,
Daisy.
you know,
Yes,
Daisy,
yeah, the
not Daisy. Daisy. Yeah, she's
famous.
definitely showing her age there, isn't she, Eddie?
I'm
I'm just
not.
21. I'm telling you, I just turned 21.
I am 21. He's never heard of EverQuest. It was pretty fun. Um, I never heard of EverQuest either till Salty,
Yeah.
but EverQuest 2, I really, really enjoyed it a lot.
All right, what are we doing here? Oh shit! I didn't. Oh my god. Oh my god! You see what I did?
No.
I put like just straight ass metal coming out of here instead of metal bars. Oh man. Would it be? Alright, so we're gonna make.
No, I have never played Guild Wars 2.
No, yeah, we never got into Guild Wars. I think 3 should be fine here. Never did Guild Wars. I think Awaken Gaming those and Nicholas did whatever that game is. God, I can't think of the name of it. Is Awaken still on here?
I'm not sure if he's still on here. It
Is
says
another MMO. It's like if you got killed, you lost all your loot, but you got like a crap ton of loot. I can't think of the name of it for nothing.
he said, yeah, I'm here. What was that game y'all played?
That was kind of like New World, but it was like, you know, you lost your loot if you died, and it was like full PvP and all that. This is metal bars. I can't never think of the name of that game, dude.
He said talking about Albion.
Albion Online, that's it, yeah.
Yes.
Ever played that, Eddie? I never played it. The graphics just killed me on that game. I don't know I know it's more about the gameplay than the graphics, but it's still.
Yeah, he said he's played it a little bit.
Yeah. Well, cool.
He said he sucked at it.
Oh well.
He said it was fun, but he kept getting killed.
Let's go here.
And KJ said, yeah, it's a hard game.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd like it or not, you know. Might as well put the out. We'll put the out over here. There. Put the out here. Alright. Tab, tab, tab. Alright. So now we've got coils coming out, making motors. Motors are stamping down in here. And shit, that pulls him away. Sit here trying to run through the power pole, man. Alright, so that's going into there, and then
Awakening Game said, I don't think you would, by the way, Saudi, but you might because of how much you like to trade. Your trade skills he's talking about.
oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he gives me a hard time. No, I don't want to save the
It's
blueprint.
got a lot of crafting.
I don't want to save the blueprint. I just want to copy. There's the
Okay,
next.
I'm gonna take one quick second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Alright, so I want to use now, right? Is that how that works? Yeah, that ought to work. I'm just testing this blueprint thing out. New to me, man. Oh, crap. Going from here to here. Like I said, I'm not sure how much this thing even supports, man. So, because I have not built it to ratio whatsoever. Alright, so I know for sure that we gotta have this coming out somewhere to a box or something. We'll just stick it right here. We'll put a big box down for this. And sorters. Pop. Pop. And then I'm gonna take a break while this is queuing up and read text, read chat, and take me a drink. Let's see. I don't know, it retracted your message. Well, there goes the live stream. Now that she's gone. Yeah, no crap, dude. Yeah, Eddie fits right in, doesn't he?
He does.
So how old are you, Eddie? We'll do that instead, since we won't tell you. And then I'll feel if you say you're a certain age, then I'll feel comfortable. I'm gonna say you're in your 20s, maybe a teenager. Not sure.
Yeah, Awakening Game said, yeah, he's 30.
Oh shit! I'm 48, dude. I just turned 48. Can you believe that? I'm freaking old as shit. Don't repeat that. We had to cut that out of the live stream. I had to edit that one part of the video. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom.
See, I'm way younger.
Did she say she was way younger? Did I hear that? I got my headset up. Hold on. I'll be back there in a minute.
Yeah, you are hip. Eddie said, yeah, she was way younger.
Alright, boys. Y'all having a good time. I'm glad, man. This is like what I was hoping that we could build a community, So, Nicholas Roller, that was on here earlier, has a YouTube channel, and he was doing like Omegle stuff. Have you ever heard of Omegle, Eddie? It's like, that you just randomly voice or video chat with somebody. He was doing videos on that and stuff like that, and I started helping edit his videos, so that kind of got me in understanding of how to do video editing on YouTube and stuff like that. So I'm still like a noob, but I did it a little bit for his videos. So yeah, I'll link his channel. You can check it out. See if I can pull it up over here. I'm just stretching my legs a minute.
Why you say you're not hip for? I'm trying not to crack up anymore.
Well, his channel's real easy. It's its name. I ain't got 100 subscribers, so I can't do that. I'll paste it. And then Awaken Gaming's got, I don't know what if you're into tech or anything, but Awaken Gaming's got videos on like it's a like hack the box. It's like kind of getting into like ethical hacking and stuff like that. So I'll send you a link to his channel too. So I'll throw it in the chat. I think his is his name too, but if you got it, Awaken, because I'm on this little crappy Mac and it's giving me a hard time. Yeah, the one I keep typing in Awaken Game, it comes up like some Chinese stuff. Somebody hacked you up. Hack the hacker. Ah, crap! I can't get it. Let me see. That's cool, man. No problem. I appreciate you joining while you can. I think we're probably gonna get off here too. We've got, you know, a couple of milestones done. We got the engines, the green motors, and the whatever CPUs going. So,
Yeah, I
but yeah, I
got.
appreciate you joining, man.
Oh yes, absolutely. I've
Definitely
had
makes it a lot more
fun.
fun when you got somebody to talk to, you know.
Yes, I have church in the morning too. Yes, I enjoyed it too. We had a ball. Maybe we can do it again.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like, yeah, I'm gonna stream tomorrow too, I'm sure. Looks like I'll need some more of these, so
Good night.
put a couple more of these out and then I'm done. I just want to make sure that there's enough engines going here.
Yeah, we gotta have the engines going.
Yep. For sure. Yeah, that helped tremendously. I think the gears were getting kind of was backing up because it takes metal for the gears and metal for these, so. Alright, that looks about as good as it's gonna get. I mean, I'm gonna have to make more and more of these though.
Eddie said maybe one day when you start up Patreon that he can support it. You.
I'm not worried about that, but thank you so much. That's very humbling, honestly. Yeah, I'm way beyond that point. It's a long ways off, man. But thank you.
Good night.
Night, Eddie. Let's see. Just want to take one good look at all this stuff before I log off so I can think about what I'm doing. What I can plan for the next one, right? So we're doing thrusters now. Gotta have thrusters. So our big major thing, that our big project we want to do is to get this thing going, right? Because that makes everything better.
Yes, absolutely.
So we'll have the science to do it, but we gotta have the thrusters. We got CPUs. We need those pink engines, but they take the green engine, so we're making those now. We've got steel, we've got CPUs, and we'll need titanium, but we'll get those off the other planet. So what's it take to make a thruster? I think it's pretty simple stuff. It's like steel and, yeah, steel and copper. So yeah, we'll start cooking with Crisco tomorrow, I think, for sure. Once we get some titanium rolling.
Yeah.
And we gotta make pink engines, so this was a good first step. Now these things are going pretty slow as dog crap, but they're going. They're going. So, see what it takes to make the pink containers. Do I even have the recipe for the pink containers yet?
Sure.
Don't think so. Nope.
You gotta go research that.
Yeah, definitely gotta have that. Oh, it's this. That's it. The particle trap. These particle containers. Oh, it takes freaking graphite too. You gotta have sulfuric acid to make graphite, but that's alright. One step at a time, man.
That's right. One step.
Might as well queue that one up too, because we're gonna need it. So it takes graphite. So that's 2 extra builds right there. You gotta have sulfuric acid and a graphite build, and we've got the motors. So this is what we need to focus on tomorrow. First off, is to make this magnetic particle trap. So that's what we'll do.
Right, sounds like a plan.
All right.
I'm not sure if KJ was telling him goodnight or if he's going to bed too.
I think he's going to bed too. He said, "Have a good one, guys." So, well, maybe he was saying that to Eddie and those guys.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, I think looks like we're hitting our power limit too. We're starting to hit some power issues too whenever we land. So we'll have to add some more to the power grid, but that's pretty simple. And we've got excess of hydrogen, so we can always use burn some off with that. All right. Well, I could probably play about 3 more hours, but I think you're probably ready to go to bed, aren't you?
Well, yeah, probably, because I also have church in the morning.
Yeah,
and
right. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and call it a stream, and then I'll just go to bed, and we can play tomorrow afternoon.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, well, thanks everybody for joining. I hope you have a good night, and we appreciate everybody's support and likes and comments and thumbs ups and chatting with us and having a good time, man. So,
Absolutely. We've enjoyed it.
yep. But in the meantime, I'm Salty,
And I'm Exotica.
and we hope to see you again very soon. Thanks for watching.
Bye!
Now I need to figure out how to do this to where it cuts it straight, you know, like to that, and then end the stream, you know. All right, guys, we'll get it all worked out. Talk to you later.